Nation! How you doing? I'm feeling like a winner. So let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Gee, I could get used to this. You know, I'm a crier. It's very unusual for me not to be crying, but I am so overwhelmed, I can't even front. I want to. And I love you back, my co-hosts, my people watching at home, wherever you are. Thank you so much. Without you, we couldn't make it to 1,000 years old. I want to thank my staff, every last one of you. You all look terrific and fantastic. Thank you so much for being such loyal soldiers in this war of daytime talk. And studio audience, thank you for dressing by the rules. Black tie down. The ladies are all in gowns and you look fantabulous. Yes. And thank you to yes, thank you. And thank you to Men's Warehouse for dressing all of my men in the audience and my staffers. I'm grateful. I would love to have 1,000 more. Later on, Randy Jackson's coming out here. Love Randy. And the Whispers are going to perform. Not one, but 2 songs. And we know the words. We know the words to the songs, so we'll be able to sing along with the Whispers later on. And also later in the show, I've got a big announcement that you don't want to miss. So now let's do what's kept us here for 1,000 episodes, Hot Topics. So Britney Spears is desperate for her new boyfriend's mom to like her. Now look, Britney's only been with Charlie since how long? October? Mm-hmm. You boys look nice. Thank you. Since October. Uh-huh. But she really wants to be liked by his mom, who's the actress Susan St. James. Remember her from TV. Reportedly, Susan does not approve of the relationship that her son is having. Now remember, he's an Ebersol, so he's an heir also. And sometimes when you have an heir, I've explained this to you before, when you have an heir, you want to make sure that the heir gets with a proper woman who has not been soiled. Now, once you've been, I'm soiled also, once you've been married. No, and I say that because, you know, like, what does an heir want with a divorcee with children? You know, an heir is supposed to go pure and then create a dynasty to carry on the family. So listen, I'm down with Susan St. James on this one, but you know, whatever. And I don't care that it's Britney Spears and that she comes with her own money and she doesn't need Ebersol money. It's the idea that she's got 2 sons and 2 marriages under her belt, you know? So according to the Globe, Britney has been watching marathons of Susan's old show, remember Kate and Allie? To try to win her over. Britney, that's not the way you win a mom over. Because, you know, she might think like I wouldn't want my son to have a fan as a girlfriend. You know, and by watching all the episodes of Kate and Allie, you know, clearly Britney was too young to watch that show, and many of us were. I used to love that show. Remember they lived together in a New York apartment and they were raising children, the kids are all cute. The way you do it, Britney, and this is just me, if you want to win somebody's mom over, you find out what they collect. And if you have Britney Spears money, like, you don't send a muffin basket. Well, it depends on how long your money is. But for me, you know, Britney's got long money. So she should find out what Susan collects and send her something from the collection with a handwritten note that at the end, you know, I really, you know, hope that you enjoy this. I heard that you love Costa Boda. For me, that's what I collect. My mom collected Costa Boda. I love Costa Boda. I love the interesting collector's pieces. I go out and you send me Costa Boda and a handwritten note with P.S. Let's have lunch. You know, if you're available Saturday at 4, you've almost won me over. Almost. You know? But I think the idea of watching episode after episode of Kate and Allie sounds Spanish or something, or like Britney's really going out of her way, whereas a collectible is something easy and brief. Clap if you think a collectible and a handwritten note is good. Yeah. What I love about a big chair is I feel like 4 feet tall and 90 pounds. You know, the bigger the chair, the smaller you look. You know what I mean? I keep telling my friend Dr. Phil that when he's finished with his chairs, I need his chair. You ever watch Dr. Phil and see his chairs? People get in those chairs, they look 80 pounds. Dr. Phil's chairs are gigantic. I love them. Anyway, and now Sean Penn, what are you doing at 50-something years old? I mean, you know, isn't he on the other side of 55? 54, he's 54, still old enough to know that you don't throw shade at your ex-wives. It just doesn't look good, you know, as a grown, it doesn't look like you're processing well, even if you hate your ex-wife. Like, for instance, he says that he's been married twice, although I've thrown shade before, but we didn't have children. And sometimes shade is deserved. However, okay, look. By the way, Suzanne.
Oh, yes.
I am mesmerized by your beauty.
Thank you.
Head to toe.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Suzanne, I have one question though, because I know you don't like to wear. Are you wearing Uggs under there?
No, no.
Let me see.
I have heels on.
Let
My
me
feet
see.
are killing me.
Pull your. Oh,
And
Suzanne.
I did my toenails. I did my
And
toenails.
you painted your toes.
Oh, I did it myself.
Brendan told me to make sure that you go home with that look tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes. Anyway, so Sean's been married twice, but he says that those marriages don't count. Now, I get it in your mind when you have exes and you say they don't count, but you can't say that out loud. All right, his first marriage was Madonna. They don't have kids. All right, fine. You know, he could throw shade, but we know that he and Madonna are still friends. But then his second wife, Robin Wright, they have 2 children together. And the kids are like in their 20s, Hopper and Hoppy. Oh, Dylan. Hopper and Dylan. Like, it doesn't look good when a dad shades their mom, even if you might want to strangle your ex. There's certain things you can't say. He says that if he marries Charlize Theron, he would consider that his first marriage. That's not cool. But what I think that Charlize needs to do is get in front of this situation and stop him from talking. You know, like a civilized woman, like baby. Like. I like it. I like it too. He did this for me once before, but he did it in pitch black, so it was too much for me to process, like the bohemian hair, and it was pitch black. But I think in my color marcations, I could go with this wig again. Right? Besides, the bigger the hair, the smaller the hips. It's an optical illusion. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I think that Charlize needs to talk to him. Baby, look, I get you love me the most. Those other women didn't count, but you can't say things like this in the press. It makes you look very immature, and it makes people look at me like, what am I doing with an immature guy like this? And it also makes me wonder, baby, if you and I, God forbid, ever break up, what will you say about me? That's it. Do you like Sam Smith? Yes. Me too, me too. Sorry, I have to look behind the chair. Look, so Sam Smith made a surprising promise to Beyonce in the new issue of Rolling Stone magazine. Sam, I know you're only 22 and, you know, the world is your oyster, you're on fire! But Sam and Beyonce are both up for Album of the Year next week at the Grammys. Who do you want to win? Clap if you want Sam to win. Okay. Clap if you want Beyonce to win. Exactly, Suzanne. You know what? No. Here's the accuracy of the studio, and me and my Susie Q noticed it. It was a 50-50 even Steven deal. It's just that Beyonce's fans in my audience are louder. So at home, you might have thought Beyonce should win. So in other words, anybody could win this race, is what I'm feeling. Well, Sam says that if he wins, he's gonna give his Grammy to Beyonce because she's the one who deserves it more. It might be classy black tie, but it's the same messy show. Here's my thing. Sam is only 22. He's so fortunate. His star is so bright right now. But Beyonce already has 17 Grammys. Sam, exactly, you keep yours. And also, if I was Beyonce, I would feel weird being pulled up on stage by a new guy. Because, you know, as soon as she hits the stage, people forget about Sam because she's gonna be in a leotard and it's gonna be all bootylicious and her hair's gonna be all big and we're gonna be like looking at her and forget about Sam. Sam, nice gesture. But please, Beyonce needs to probably call Sam before the Grammys and tell him, look, I read, you know, the Rolling Stone article and I adore that you said that, but please don't call me up. You need to have your moment, you know? Or she could write him a handwritten, civilized note and send it with a muffin basket. That's all. It seems like just yesterday that this show was starting, and there were so many people cheering, hoping that it made it. And now, thanks to my television groups that play us and BET, we are in 54 countries. And in many cities, like here in New York, we play 3 times a day. And when those double doors open, it feels like the first day of school every day. It really does. 1,000 shows means 1,000 memories. But we've put together just a few for you to enjoy. Take a look. Is about to pop out of my chest. If I am wrong and they actually get married, I will eat crow right here on this stage. I don't know who makes crow. Well, there you go. I'm a woman of my word.
I like that lady Wendy Williams.
That's you. Thank you.
You don't age at all. Money's the best lotion in the world.
Why did you leave American Idol? Was it the money? Of course.
I don't hold a candle to you. That's honesty.
Thank you, Judge. It's time for what? Brad Pitt doesn't like Jennifer Aniston's new boyfriend, Justin Theroux. What do you mean, aw? How about mind your own damn business, Brad? She recently revealed that she wore not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 pair of Spanx. Walking around the Grammys smelling like old bologna. You know, in the fashion world, it's very, very rare that you see a gigantic butt. You girls who have those implants and stuff, you're not gonna be on the cover of Vogue either with those implants. Or this out here. And imagine if you have both. Pop, pop. Please. What is that, you? Stand up. Let me look at you. Pop, pow! It's about to get even hotter in here. We're gonna start warm and increase the heat with every question. Ray J, here's your 40-degree question. Do you own a copy of your sex tape with Kim Kardashian?
That was like a 100-degree question right there.
You have a bug in your hair.
I do?
Just let me help you.
No, I got it. Clap my wig off. This show is so wrong, but so right. You ready, Big Ant?
Ready.
What the fudge did you say?
I love you, Slow.
Shut up, shut up.
What was the name of the maid Jennifer played in the movie Maid? Jennifer?
Mary Fiore.
Wrong answer.
Marissa Ventura.
I have a friend. I found a couple of items in her purse.
And what were you doing in her purse?
I have a friend who's 27 and she's dating a 60-year-old man.
Don't judge. Yet.
They've asked me to join them in the bedroom.
Now judge.
My ex-boyfriend wants to hang out.
Would you be having the sex?
My mom's in the audience, so no.
Your mom knows that you get it in. Do you have a bucket list?
I love music, and I would love to, like, be a backup singer.
I want to be a Victoria's Secret angel so bad.
You don't have tattoos anywhere.
No. Honey, would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?
I want to talk about you and George Michael.
Look how happy I am, and that is
Look how gay he looks. Did you know he was gay? I just caught a kiss and put it under my wing. We've been giving head-to-toe makeovers to deserving breast cancer survivors. Bounce on out here. How do you feel?
Wendy, breast cancer just messed with the wrong girl.
The city council voted unanimously to name the street that you lived on Wendy Williams Way.
We're fans of yours in our home, and my daughters have been working on this.
This is it.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
This is the best show ever. I swear, if I wasn't sitting here doing it, I would be at home watching.